Hi, my name is Tom, and we did this project with two friends of mine, Nora and Sandra. Thanks to illness, we didn't have the time which we needed to edit this to a masterpiece, but I'm pretty sure you will get the message anyway. And just for fun, I will add some bloopers at the end so you can laugh and watch how fun it was for us to make this video for you guys.
What is the Non-Discrimination Act?
The Non-Discrimination Act took effect in 2015 in Finland. The purpose of this act is to promote equality, prevent discrimination, and improve lawful protection to individuals who have been discriminated against. It is not allowed to discriminate individuals based on, for example, age, origin, nationality, language, religion, disability, sexual orientation, and belief.
What does the Equality Act imply in terms of discrimination in the recruitment and selection of employees?
The Equality Act, the Act on Equality between Women and Men, took effect in 1986 in Finland, and the purpose of this act is to prevent discrimination based on gender and to promote equality between men and women. The act aims to prevent situations in which a person is appointed unjustly based on gender, ethical background, religion, or disability. The act aims to guide employers to always hire the most competent applier, and the act also says that it is not okay to place a person in an unfavorable position based on gender.
Can you demand compensation for discrimination?
A person who has been discriminated against has the right to demand compensation from the employer. A person has the right to receive compensation if they have been discriminated against in work life, at an educational institution, in a trade organization, or regarding the availability and supply of goods and services.
Does it require some form of action from the employer if there is both a female and a male applier for the same position?
In such a case, the employer has to perform a comparison of merits. Includes to check the applicant's education, previous work experience, and of course the overall vibe and knowledge of the person applying. Subjective personal attributes are not the kind of merits included.
What does the employer have to do if they hire the less qualified?
The employer must prove that the decision was taken based on an acceptable reason. Acceptable reasons may vary, but one of these could be, for example, that a theater wants a male actor for a role. Even in working relationships, which can be professional, for example, when caring for an elderly person in their home, it is an acceptable reason to hire based on gender if it makes the client more comfortable. Can I find support if I suspect I have been discriminated?
Yes, so in Finland we have this ombudsman who makes sure that the Equality Act is being followed. You can call this ombudsman and ask for advice, and they will tell you where you can turn.
Nice.
So, thanks to time being a limited resource, we didn't have time to make the example into a video, so we will show you a picture of an interview and explain what's going on the picture.
Here on the picture, we have a job interview to a store. The job includes hard labor, such as lifting at the back of the store. In addition to hard labor, the job even includes other things, for example, customer service.
The interviewer knows that the female has more experience than the male in this field of work. The interviewer lays more attention on the strength rather than work experience and the other merits. Strength being a merit was not mentioned in the job description.
The employer is discriminating the woman because she assumes the man is more capable of lifting heavy stuff than she is. In this situation, the employer doesn't have an acceptable reason for choosing the male instead of the woman with that kind of criteria.
An acceptable reason may, for example, be a difference in personal suitability between the candidate who was selected and the candidate who was not. It is up to the employer to prove that such a reason exists.
The employer doesn't have any good reason for choosing the male instead of the female in this case. That means the applicant has right to demand compensation for being discriminated against.
And now for the moment you all been waiting for, the bloopers, and I will apologize in forehand that there might be a couple of bad words in Finnish, but the more you learn the better, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you have learned something about the ombudsman and so on in Finland, and have a great day. The employer has in a such case performed a comparison. The employer has in a such case performed a comparison. In such a case, the employer has to perform a comparison. Vittu, vad fan, jag kommer inte ihåg. Case, the employer has to perform a comparison of merit.
The Non-Discrimination Act took effect and du kan inte väl skratta.
Det var du som började
For example, age, origin, nationality, language, min tunga fan.
The Equality Act.
A person that has person who has been discriminated.
The employer has in a such case, sorry.